not even good morning, it's good afternoon. Who am I kidding? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've arrived in Marrakech. So we're here for 6 nights, and we arrived yesterday, and we haven't left the Riyadh. So we got in yesterday, checked in. I don't know what happened, but I crashed. I had a nap. I slept for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. What did you do?
I don't know. I just sat out here and...
You sat out in this little...
just chilling for a couple of hours.
So he sat outside while I napped. And then today we've done nothing again. We just laid out in the sun for 10 minutes and I think I'm burnt already. It's like 30 something degrees. Had a little bit of a swim downstairs. And yeah, today's nothing day because we've been so on the ball for about a month now. And because we're here for 6 nights, we're just taking it easy and...
Taking it easy.
Oh, we had dinner here at the Riyadh last night and that was cute. There's so much food. So much food. It was really good. Let's see what adventures we get up to. We're in Africa. Okay, bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies.
We've just come home from dinner out at the marketplace. We've decided to do a night out in the Sahara Desert tomorrow. It comes and picks us up at 7:30 in the morning. We don't get back until I think 5 or 6 o'clock the following evening. Oh, I don't know what to expect. What are you expecting?
I think it's going to be quite basic everything, facilities.
Yeah, we packing plenty of tissue paper and I don't think we're having showers or anything. We're sleeping in what they call berbers. So I think it's just like tents out in the desert. So I don't know what's going to happen. Out in the desert tomorrow night. Wish us luck.
How did you find that?
What the fuck? We just got off the camels. How long were we on them? Hour and a half?
It was the most painful thing
I think
of my life.
10 minutes in, I was already like,
I didn't prepare myself.
is it over yet? My legs.
I think after the camel ride in the morning, I won't be able to walk for
No.
a day, for at
No.
least 2 or 3 days.
I'm in so much pain.
That's it.
We've just arrived in our Berber. As we look at us, this is a camel ride, but look at our Berber. It's just for the two of us. This is where we're staying, and check out, this is the little door that we come out. So out the little door. That's our little house for the night. Where is this? Heavy. Are you ready to spend a night in the Sahara?
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Look at our little house for the night. We're proper in the desert. It's like sand dunes and crap. What the fuck? Where are we?
So good.
Honey, I'm home.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Morning, everyone. What is this? Your desert dogs. Your puppies. Camel.
We are back from the desert. And how are you feeling?
Tired. Sore.
We ended up getting back at about 7 o'clock tonight. What did we do? We had a shower, top of the list, and then just got some food, and we were in bed by like 10 o'clock. What did you think of our desert trip?
It was awesome.
It was good.
It was good.
It's nice to be in a proper bed. The Berber tent was cute, but it got to like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was windy as all hell. It was crazy.
It was a sandstorm.
It was a sandstorm, like. Then, yeah, we woke up and went off on our camels, and we had one stop at one of the cities, and it was a little bit of a nothing stop. But we had lunch and just kept going. But massive day. I really enjoyed doing the one night tour, but the 2-night one would have been good. But at the moment, the season that we're in here, it's way too hot. They're saying during the day that, like where we were last night, during the day it gets up to like 48 degrees. Camels were an experience. No one ever warns you about the camel ride. Everything always seems like it's rainbows and butterflies. You're constantly bopping up and down, up and down. And it's just chaos. Everything is chaos. I think some tips and tricks if anyone who hasn't been on a camel is going to go on one. One, if you've got your phone or your camera or whatever and it's not tied around your neck and it's something that you're holding on to, wear something that has pockets. because I had my phone trying to take photos and videos, and I had to keep putting the phone down in the booby pocket, and even that, because the camel's bouncing up and down, I had to keep checking to make sure it hadn't fallen out. And another tip, I don't know what you can do to prevent this, or if everyone gets it, but the two of us got it. We got mad butt chafe. What are you doing?
I like looking at myself.
Tell me about your butt chafe.
It hurts. I was wearing, blue cotton
They're like light
fake jean
blue.
things. Anyway, got home today, took them off, and turned them around, and it was a big blood stain. So, was that chafed that I bled through my pants?
Yeah. Ew. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what you can do to prevent it, even if you can. We didn't go out and ask people if they also got butt shave. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what you can do to prevent it, but just be warned. Maybe if you're planning on going camel riding, pack some Savlon. Because we packed Savlon, thank God, and now we're all lathered up. Just be prepared that there may be some pain. And even, pack it for when you get out there, because we got chafe on the first ride out. So it took us, we were on the camels for an hour and a half. We got out there, and this morning I woke up and I was like, something ain't right. And then we had to ride the camels again back to get back on the bus to come back to Marrakech. So she's a bit sore. She's a bit tender. The car trip out there can be quite intense. The mountains, oh my goodness.
We drove for 10 hours each day, and it was windy
So
roads.
windy.
The Atlas Mountains are enormous. They just go forever.
To do this trip, it is hard work. Even though you're just sitting in a car, it's exhausting.
We're not joking. It was 10 hours. We
Both
drove
days.
For 10 hours, both
So,
days.
Both days. 10 hours first day, 10 hours the second day. It was intense. So if you want to do it, you've got to really
Want to do it.
It's worth it. Once you're out there and you're laying in the pitch black, looking up at the stars, and you just got sand dunes around you, it's amazing. But it's hard work to get out there, including the butt chafe and all. That's our trip out to the desert. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're sleeping now. How tired we look. Good night. had a guided tour through the Medina. What did you think of it?
It was a little bit of a tourist trap.
It was a bit of a disappointment. So he took us to a couple of cool places, but along the way, we stopped in at all these different shops and was kind of felt pressured into buying stuff. We didn't, but yeah, it was a little bit hackers. So whilst it was fun to get shown around, it was a little bit disappointing to know that we were getting ripped off. But I suppose that's just what happens in Marrakech, and you just gotta
roll with the punches.
Yeah, go with the flow. We walked through the souks and stuff, so we didn't get lost, so that was nice. Walked through there, had a little look, but because we're travelling still for like another 5 months, we can't buy anything as much as we want to. We can't really buy anything because we've got nowhere to put it. Anyway, so today though,
we went to a traditional hammam.
we made sure we read up about it before we went.
So for those of you who don't know what a hammam is, it is where you just get sloshed with water.
So
They
basically,
just throw water on you and then lather you up with soap.
yeah, step by step, mind you. So we specifically asked to do a couple one so that we had each other in the room and we could kind of giggle at each other during the whole thing. So pretty much they give you some paper undies and that's it to wear, and it's like those paper knickers that don't really cover
Like a size 2 knickers.
anything. So
Not our big fat asses.
everything is on show. And then, yeah, it pretty much goes from you getting changed into that. And you've got a bathrobe. Then as soon as you walk into the room, bathrobe's off. You're just standing there. So for me, well, both of us, just undies. So topless. And bang, straight into it. She's got the bucket out. She's sloshing the water over you. For the first maybe 30 seconds, I was like, oh my God, my bits are all out. And then you just got to let it go. You just got to, you're there. Yeah, everything's out. And she's going to be rubbing it. So then, yeah, she puts the water all over you, and then she gets the soap out, and she rubs you down, and then she washes you again, and like proper pulling your arm up and scrubbing your pits and stuff, and yeah, and then she lays you down on like these stone benches. It's like a really strong loofah sort of thing, like a sandpapery type thing, and then just scrubs until you've got like dead skin falling off your body, and then you flip over and she does the other side, and yeah. So if you're gonna do a hammam, you gotta know that everything's out all the time. She washes your hair and
Your skin's all wrinkly.
yeah. So it's interesting. And then we got an hour massage after that, and that was nice. And again, though, I was still only wearing my paper undies. It was definitely a good experience. It was fun. And I would suggest anyone to go and do it as well. So tonight is our last night in Marrakech. So we're just going to head out into the Medina, find something to eat, do a last little walk around, and then pack and get ready to go tomorrow. Let's head out. So it goes from absolute chaos
It's the quietest little street in the
to
world.
the quietest. We turn down our street for wherever it is, which is literally like 20 metres down the street.
To no people at all except kittens.
Kittens. Hola!
Hola!
What did you think of Marrakech?
It was probably what I expected. It was a third world country,
It's weird. Like
but
you can kind of compare it to like Thailand and Bali, but not, because obviously Marrakesh is a Muslim country. By the way, he's got his shirt on back to front because he was shirtless just a second ago. And when I said I wanted to film this, he's like, "Ooh, I have to cover my bits." So he's done this. Anyway, like an alcohol isn't served. You're not allowed to drink alcohol in view of a mosque, which is basically in every corner of the city. So there's like nowhere to have alcohol unless you go to some dodgy places. So you don't see any idiots running around, but you still have like all the beggars and the people trying to push products onto you and that sort of stuff.
yeah. So it's not. You're constantly feel on edge. It's not somewhere where you can just relax because you're constantly having people come up to you and hassle you and.
It's hard because it's like one of those, you're walking through the markets and stuff and all you want to do is just browse, but as soon as you look in the direction of anything, they just push and you're just like, I was just looking. But yeah, so it's hard. Like it kind of put you off wanting to even look in the direction of anywhere other than the ground. Oh, and probably the most negative thing for me about Marrakech was the henna tattoo ladies. They are annoying, so annoying. Like twice I got hit with them. Like they just grab your hand and they start drawing something, and I was pulling trying to get away. And then I'm like, I don't want it. And I was nearly in tears, like trying to get my hand away. And then as soon as I got my hand away and started walking away, she's like, you give me a present now? You give me a present? Like money. She wanted money for it. And I was like, I didn't fucking want this in the first place. I did not want your poo crap all over my hand. And now I have an ugly picture on my, like, ugly lines because I was trying to pull away. And so her drawing was just lines going down my hand. And, oh, yeah, they're the worst. They are actually the worst. But apart from that, it was fine. But yeah, everything I expected, a complete cultural shock in comparison to anywhere else that we've been and probably will be going on this trip. So it was fun.
It was fun. It was
fun.
Different.
But fun. What we expected. But yeah, now we are in Madrid. So we'll see you guys in our Spanish vlog. Adios.
Adios, amigos.